he just got a little feisty there. I want to bring back Danielle DiMartino Booth, Allie McCartney. All right, so listen, he ain't going nowhere until this investigation is over. And sounds like maybe him and Tom Tillis have got together because until the confirmation is not over, he's going to remain as chair. And although, again, Danielle, he's been coy on whether he'll stay as a governor.
Well, he's been coy, but today he did actually say, though, I have not made up my mind.
Yeah.
So he could still be with us, Charles, through January of 2028. We don't know. Look, if Tom Tillis digs in his heels, we forget that Chair Powell is elected to be chair of the Federal Open Market Committee through the December 2026 meeting. Charles, we could be sitting there come Christmas time and we still have Powell behind the podium if there's no dropping of these criminal charges.
You know, it was interesting to me. He also earlier spoke about the rest of the year, but he spoke about the rest of the year in policy in a really affirmative way. Like, listen, until tariffs go down, until this happens, we're not going to cut. As if he was going to be in the seat. Like, it feels like it might have been a tell to me that, listen, I'm going to be around and I'm going to make sure I influence policy.
Look, if he is telling you right now, I am not going into the shadows. I will not be a shadow Fed chair. If I am, I'll be a loud one.
Yeah. Allie, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, this was more of like a soap opera politicalization of the Fed than it was sort of a market moving, as you're seeing in the markets. Markets are moving because everyone's an oil trader, and you're on low volume, and so I think you're going to continue to see that as the driver until you don't, and then all of the other issues we talked about and highlighted are going to come back.
But he's been sort of nonchalant, it seems, about the job situation just moments ago, saying, zero job creation, but maybe the economy doesn't need job creation.
It's a really tough balance, right? Because on the one hand, we clearly understand that people around us are suffering and don't have the same availability or confidence about jobs. On the other hand, we are being told anecdotally that AI is not a threat to employment. It's actually an enabler and creates different job formation. And we also have numbers that we've discussed the integrity of them over and over again. So I think this is one of those situations where there's not a lot of new information. Yeah. And so it's really in the narrative you create.
Kind of reminds me of the joke back in the day. It wasn't horses that lost their jobs to cars. It was horses who didn't learn how to drive. All right, Danielle, Ali, thank you both very much. Let's go back to listen to more Jay Powell.
Guidance